All right, guys, welcome to another live stream. Welcome to another live stream. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. All right. Like I promised, going live earlier this morning. Have the day off, so thought it'd be good just to go live in the morning. Remember, so this week is going to be action packed because we have an interest rate cut Wednesday. Today we do have some economic data coming out. So let's go over that really quick. Actually, before I do that, let me check my mic. Let me check my mic. Give me just a second. Data coming out. So let's go over that really quick. Actually, before I do that, let me check my mic. Let me check my mic. Give me just a second. All right, looks like my mic is working pretty good. Looks like my mic is working pretty good. Okay. So this today we have some economic data coming out. So it looks like we have the NFIB Small Business Optimism Index coming out. So basically, what that is, it's a monthly survey for small business owners that track how optimistic they are about their business conditions, things like hiring plans, sales, expectations, expansions, things like that. That's important because remember, the Fed has shifted its stance from that, they're trying to reach that, they were trying to reach that 2% target for inflation. And we were hovering, I think, around 2.7 to 2.9. But then at the Jackson Hall speech, Jerome Powell switched his stance and said, we're a little bit more flexible on that 2% target. We want to focus more on jobs, right? We want to make sure people are getting hired. We don't have a lot of people unemployed and things like that. So I think this is good. This is a good indicator, especially for small businesses. Small businesses kind of run the country. We have big businesses and things like that, but there's a lot of small businesses that provide a lot of jobs. So, it's good to see that survey, see the hiring plan, sales expectations, expansion, because this could be a tell why people are not being employed and so on and so forth. The other economic data that we should be receiving today is the JOLTS report. So it stands for Job Openings Labor Turnover Survey. So this is a monthly report from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, shows how many jobs are open, how many people are being hired, and how many are leaving or being laid off. So this report is also helpful. So you could see, it's another indicator to see, okay, maybe unemployment is down, but, you know, people are not being hired or people are leaving or people are being laid off. So you can kind of see what's going on and how the unemployment numbers are coming to be, right? Um, sector. So yeah, the NFIB index gives a pulse on the small business sector, which is a huge part of the U.S. economy. If optimism is rising, small businesses may hire, invest, more growth. Joe's reports reveal underlying labor dynamics beyond just unemployment. High job openings suggest strong demand for workers, while high quits or layoffs show turnover, like we explained. Okay, so those are the two economic reports that are coming out today. So pay attention to that. Obviously, we have the rate cut Wednesday, so should be very exciting, very interesting. Again, we want to be paying attention to what Federal Jerome Powell is going to say after he does the rate cut, because we already know that the rate cut is priced in. So people are really not tuning in to see if we're going to get a rate cut. They're tuning in to see, okay, what is he going to say? Is he optimistic about future rate cuts? Or, is he going to start quantitative easing here? Because remember, they stopped quantitative tightening the first. So are they going to start quantitative easing? People are probably going to be watching out for that as well. And also federal Jerome Powell, he's set to retire in May or June. So he's probably wants to make, if he cares about how people talk about, which I don't think he does. He kind of makes decisions based off what he believes the economy needs. But, you know, some people would say if he only has 6 to 7 months left and he wants to make an impact on what people are going to say about him when he leaves, or later down in the future, he may want to ramp up the rate cuts, or start with that quantitative easing to get the market going essentially. But no, there's no doubt that the new person is going to be more towards what the new administration wants, and that's to get interest rates like close to zero, right? So yeah, that is coming up too. Federal Jerome Powell is going to be replaced, and but not soon in May, but it's around the corner. So that also may affect his decisions and what he talks about for the Wednesday rate cut, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, if we look at the markets this morning, so it looks like the S&P is slightly up, the futures, QQQ slightly up. Bitcoin is actually bouncing up pretty well. I think it's close to 92,000. So all coins look like they're bouncing up pretty nicely as well. Yeah, 91.7 right now is where Bitcoin is at. So nice bounce. And again, I was predicting this going into this week that we would get a nice bounce because it would be like a buy the rumor, sell the news type of event with these interest rate cuts. That's usually what happens. We rise up until the interest rate cut, and then we kind of sell off. But who knows? It could be different this time. And then what else? I think that's pretty much it, right? The market looks like it's doing pretty well, and I think it's because again, we have these economic data reports come out. Maybe some people already know what they look like. We have pre-market movers, and again, it's just an exciting week, and we're close to the end of the year, so more to come. I will probably we'll see. Wednesday when I go live, what the oops. Hopefully this is. I always catch it like at the side of my eye. I'm like, all right, this is like getting choppy, so I always need to make sure that it's not freezing. But yeah, I will go live Wednesday to we'll cover it. Now I'll probably go live early, so we'll just probably see what the pre-market does. But yeah, all right. So let's play a few games of Blitz, and then we'll be done for the day. All right. It's not looking good. Um, there we go. Oh, darn it. Hmm. Um, let's see. Oh, I could have took his queen. I should be in good shape though. Yeah, I should be in good shape here. Yeah, I should be in good shape. That was a good game though. All right, let's do another one here. Uh-huh. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy boy. Let's go. Oof. I'll give you that. That's funny. He was trying to trap my queen, and it just didn't work for you, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, bravo. Try to trap my queen. Can I get to 1400? No, I'm not gonna go that far, but I'm gonna do one more game. I'm feeling pretty good about blitz. Like before, I did not like it, but now it does help out your overall game when you're playing rapid, and I think everybody should get good at blitz. It's just it's real beneficial. You just kind of get a feeling for where the pieces should be. Um, yeah, this one I'm kind of. Oof. Did he mess up there? Oh my goodness. I think I'm 3 for 3. Oh my goodness, I can't believe he blundered that. All right, 3 for 3. Very happy with that result. Yeah, I think, like I was saying, I think blitz. You just learn how to position your pieces quicker, and again, it just gives you a feeling for where your pieces should be on the board. You could get that in playing rapid, but you just get it faster playing blitz. I think 3 minutes is the sweet spot. I do not like playing bullet. Maybe one day I will like playing bullet, but again, for me, I think 3 minutes is kind of the sweet spot. 5 minutes is okay too. I know some people send over 5 minute requests, but for me, I think the sweet spot is 3 minutes. I think blitz is perfect. So hopefully I could get this score, this blitz rating to 1400. Hopefully 1500. Get it a lot higher. And yeah, I'm very excited about that. I can't believe he made that blunder. All right, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.